let's talk about. I got a point here. We touched on it earlier. Always being right, and I want to talk about this because I think I had made a comment that about the whole me and I thing. Carl, what's your take? You think you're always right or what?
I feel like I always, yeah. Well, yeah, I do.
Dude, it's
No,
okay. We're
okay.
not gonna
So
get mad at you.
I
We're
don't
gonna admit
know.
you're
It's
wrong, bro.
I don't think that I know everything. So there's a difference between thinking you know everything and
That's
thinking you're right.
arrogant, right? That's
Yeah,
arrogance.
yeah. You know everything. You think you're arrogant. You're arrogant, right? But if you think you're right about the opinions that you hold, what's wrong with that? I mean, I feel like if you held an opinion that you thought was wrong, you'd be an idiot. Like,
You'd be an imbecile.
what? Yeah, you'd be an imbecile. Yeah. Like, why would you hold an opinion you thought was wrong? Like, I don't think I'm wrong about anything that I think.
So with that, does that give you confidence to engage in all types of conversation, or do you avoid?
No, because I know what I know. Well, I don't know what I don't know, but
Oh, it's got deep. Okay.
no, but
Like, I know what
like
I don't know.
I think I know my limits. Like I think I know that. Like, I hope I don't have that Dunning-Kruger effect going on with everything in my life, right? Like I hope I know that I'm dumb enough about certain subjects to know that I shouldn't have an opinion.
Right, yeah, and not have an opinion, just being ready to learn is
Yeah.
the best way to go about it if you
Right.
don't have the education. But I just mean like in a situation where you do have an opinion, where you've formed an opinion, by having the confidence and believing in what you believe, I imagine you're pretty open to having conversations about that topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, just because I know some people whom I've literally tried to engage in a controversial topic with them.
You can just call Lucas out. You don't have to like pretend you're like trying to talking about
guy. That guy. No, but who they literally refuse to get into what I would call a discussion or a debate even, because they're like, oh, like I know you're a good debater and you're just gonna like bring up a lot of good points and stuff, so like I don't want to have this conversation. I'm like, why the fuck would you want to continue believing, like, you're afraid to get into conversation because you think I'm gonna persuade you into the right side of it?
Yeah.
But why are you assuming your thought process is right?
Well, because they said it.
Oh, I think what Lee's saying is the problem.
People are afraid to be wrong.
No, there's a lot of people who
over
communicate and they expose and socialize, like people who post on their stories about certain subjects. You go talk to them about, and then they disengage. Being like, I don't want to talk about the subject that I'm posting openly
because they're afraid to be wrong.
Yeah,
I think that's the bigger picture. It's people. I think people are very afraid to be wrong with the way they think. And I know I think what it is. That's a problem. I think it's okay to be wrong.
Sometimes I think what it is
not often. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were done. No, I was thinking. Sometimes I think what it is maybe you're not articulate enough. Sometimes people aren't so quick on their feet. They're like not super articulate. They don't have the language skills to express how they think and convince you in a different way. Like sometimes I feel like that when I'm engaging with somebody, and I feel like, fuck, it's not like they're making better points. I just don't know how to express my point better than I am right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And some people that are really good with language, those are the ones that are really good, like speakers and that.
They're called politicians.
Yeah. Well, no, they're called fucking con men. Yeah, but no, I mean people that are able to convince you are people that are really good with language, man. If you can like master language and like articulation and that sort of thing, or eloquence and all that, you can convince people, or you can at least persuade people to your way of thinking.
And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's good if someone can persuade your opinion to change. We talked about this, like,
well, if you think your opinion is the right one, and you think you're good, you're a good person, that sort of thing, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with trying to sway somebody your way that you think is like the right way, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to call out Jen in chat. Being afraid to debate makes no sense if you believe your opinion. I 100% agree with that. If you believe what you stand by, what's the fear of debating?
Worst case scenario, you just say, I don't know enough. Educate me.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't hold an opinion if you don't have.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes when you get in a conversation with somebody, your ego gets in there, right? You feel it creeping in there.
Yeah,
you feel it in your chest. You feel it like,
I have no
why
shame.
is it bothering me that person's saying this thing? You got to like almost look in yourself. Don't look at that other person. Look in yourself. Like, why is it bugging me?
It's never
and
personal.
Why am I taking this personally? Is this an ego thing? Is this person attacking my ego? Why do I feel an identification with this?
To be aware of that is a really big thing, though, Carl. I'm glad you said that. That's a huge point. If you can
because
at least
go
identify
ahead.
it, that's already huge. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say because offense is something you take. Nobody ever gives
Yes.
offense.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know,
agreed.
like-
I agree with that
Yes.
100%.
That's why I always say no
Sometimes
offense
you can
before I
say
say
the
something
most-
racist.
You can say the most benign shit, and somebody will take offense. That's their choice to be offended by it. You know, like
Yo, that's big. I like that. Yo, another shirt right there.